In today's video, we're going to be busting 20 myths inside of Pet Simulator 99. Let's see which ones work. Alright guys, we are outside of Preston's shop right now, and for our first myth, apparently the code to the shop is our username. So I'm just actually going to try this out real quick. Just type in my username and no, of course it's not going to work. So that myth's busted. Alright, for our next myth, we apparently have to fall off the map. And when we do, we'll get teleported to a secret area. Go ahead and do that real quick. We just fall right down here and yep, we get teleported to a secret area. This is the stairway to heaven. I'm sure most of you guys know this already. This myth is true. For our next myth, apparently you can't place a coin jar and a comet in the same area. Let's try that out. So let's first get a coin jar. I'm just gonna use a big one. I don't care. And now let's try and place a comet down, can we? And no, there is already something in this area. Though it doesn't work with comets, flags work just fine. Therefore, this myth is false. For this next myth, we are inside of the trading plaza, and apparently you can put up infinite pets at once. Let's go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna claim a booth right here, make a listing, and let's try and sell all my rainbow pajamas dog. Just sell for 100k. And we can only sell 1,000 pets at once. Therefore, this myth is false. For our next myth, sled race doesn't have a cooldown. Let's try that and see. There we go. And let's see, is there a cooldown? No, there's not. So you can play this minigame as many times as you like. Myth confirmed. For our next myth, the jungle obby has a secret room. We're outside the jungle obby right now, so let's go inside. And I think there's actually one at the end, so let's check. Alright, we made it to the end. Let's go ahead and see. It's actually right here, so let's just go behind this pillar. And in this little room, there's actually a shiny relic. So this myth is confirmed. For our next myth, you didn't subscribe. Please do it. But for real though, next myth, when you name a pet Joe, something happens. I have a few name tags on me right now. Let's just randomly name a pet Joe. I'm gonna name a teddy bear Joe. Name it Joe. Now let's see, does anything happen to that? Yeah, something happens, alright. Myth confirmed. For our next myth, you can stack enchants. I'm just gonna do this with let's do it with speed 4. Using just one, I move fast. Now let's equip a few more. Now let's see, is there any change? Yeah, I think there's a change. So this myth would be true. But now let's see if you can stack potions. I'm gonna I'll just throw on one of these. I'm just gonna break one of these coins and I got 500,000. Now let's just see if I just put one of these on. Now let's just break another coin pile about the same size. I think it was one of these. But I don't think potions really stack at all. So this myth is busted. For our next myth, you can rebirth 3 times. And this one's a little interesting. Because right now in every 25 zones, you'll be able to rebirth. So 25, 50, 75, and then probably 100. And right now we don't have area 75. But if we do, I'd say we could have a chance at rebirthing a 3rd time. So I'd say this myth is true. Let me hear your thoughts about this myth in the comments below. For our next myth, you can get a huge from Santa's sleigh. This myth is true. You can get the huge Narwhal. It's kind of rare to get, but some people have managed to get it. The highest I've managed to get from Santa's sleigh for right now is a charm stone. Which, I mean, that's not bad, right? Alright guys, right now we are in front of the pyramid obby, and for our next myth there is apparently a secret section. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of discovering. Okay, I think I found a secret section right near this prison. Apparently if you just come down, you'll be on this little area. Since it's not on the main route, I guess that technically makes it a secret area. Therefore, this myth is confirmed. For our next myth, a comet shower spawns a comet in each area. I've been saving this up, so let's see, we can only do this once per day. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see if a comet dropped in every area. Alright, maybe not every area. This area doesn't have a comet. Sadly, this myth is busted. But now that we're here, let's try out another myth. When we right click on an item, we can equip multiple at once. So let's go ahead and go into our inventory right here. Let's go to items and let's right click on our apples right here. And yeah, there is a menu. you can just use multiple items at once. So this myth is confirmed. Next myth, you can equip 99 pets. This myth is already busted because you can't even buy 99 eggs yet. And for free to play, you will need the extra eggs game pass to get 15 extra eggs. For our next myth, we are outside of Cartwright into Preston, and apparently it doesn't have a cooldown. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, we made it all the way to the end. Let's claim our rewards. Let's click on home, and yeah, there's a cooldown. So this myth is busted. This next one is actually kind of cool. This specific shortcut right here from area 44 to 50 is bugged. So if I go through like this, but as soon as I reach area 50, it disappears. And now this is the way to get out of bounds. Now if I just go back to area 44, it reappears. So yeah, this myth is true. Alright guys, we are back here in the Crimson Forest, and for our final myth, apparently when you go over here in the Enchants and you put in more than needed like this, they all won't disappear. So let's go ahead and try this out. We had 64 and we made 12 of these books out of 60 of the previous ranking. So we should have 4 of those books left. And yeah, we do have 4 of those books left. So all enchants do not disappear if you put more than needed in. This myth is confirmed. For a bonus myth, you watch this video to the end. And if that's the case, that myth is confirmed. Yeah guys, those are 20 myths inside of Pet Simulator 99 we just confirmed or busted. If I missed some information on one, let me hear in the comments below. And yeah guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.